I think one of the things that really helped me humble out was working in the islands and working in Mexico, where if you broke your car, it may be a year because you had to save up for a year to fix it. And working with those guys, they're the same guys. You just live in a different place in a different economic climate. They're the same guys as you and me. They're just car guys.
Yeah.
When you understood the severity of the financial repercussions of blowing your stuff up, you're just like, man, I really felt like I was doing those guys a good service by teaching them. Mm-hmm. Just an opportunity to teach people. Don't go this far. Don't go that far. Stay in here. Everything will be cool. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that because those guys they're not prickly at all. They're just cool. They just want to play.
That's what I've heard about those. I got a buddy that moved to Puerto Rico, and he's like, man, it's like a full family at the racetrack. Everyone.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody wants to help everybody out.
Yeah.
He's like, I left Houston, and it was completely different worlds.
No, the Puerto Ricans are a beautiful breed. They're very passionate, intense. But they got 2 racetracks down there and this and that. I have a fair share of Puerto Rican friends, and they're awesome. They're high test.
Orlando is similar to.
Yeah.
Orlando has a lot of Puerto Ricans in it.
Yeah.
And then, you go to South Florida and it's all Cubans.
I tell you, man, I watched this young man ride a motorcycle out at the track. He's a Spanish dude, maybe weighs 100 pounds. And I walk up to the starting line and I study his hand when he leaves the starting line, and I just watch him use the clutch. And I'm like, if you really get an eye on it, you could slow it down. And it's amazing. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Those guys grew up racing. The competitive nature is real, and they'll get after it for sure.
So how'd you end up in the islands helping people there in Mexico and South America at all? I don't know.
Well, at my old place, there were customers, and the customers said hey, you wanna come down here, and this is what it pays. So going to Grenada was incredible. Going to the Bahamas and Trinidad and Mexico, it was a really cool adventure. Mm-hmm. But I got to work on cars, and even if I wasn't as good as I was, later, I still offer those guys a tremendous value because I could solve a lot of their problems because I was a mechanic first. So you're a mechanic, then you're working on engines, and then you're working on fuel injection. It gives you a pretty wide access to the technology. Versus if you're just a guy that gets into tuning because you want to make $1,000 a day, if you don't know nothing about the engines, you're going to be behind. But you may make a lot of money in the process.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Bogetti Clips YouTube channel. For the full podcast, check us out on Bogetti Studios YouTube and all your audio platforms. Also, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any of the new Bogetti clips coming up.